Hi everyone, so now we're going to talk about string methods. And so we're using the variable called string, and we're talking about how we can judge or how we can look at the length of how long our string is. So basically it's from whatever's in the quotation marks, and this includes spaces. So our first assignment 2.5 talks about this concept. So we have a new code called length, and we're going to attach it to our string name. So if we take a look at this example, it says that our string is going to be called the name. So that's our variable. The name is our variable. And in that string, it's going to have the name Donald Duck. Then we're going to assign a length, or we're going to assign a variable that's going to count the length of our string. And to do that, we need a number. So it has to have an integer. So then we declare an integer. And my integer is going to be called len, or length. And I'm going to then say, hey, it's going to calculate the length for the string called the name. And then it's going to print it out. So some sample code. If I go ahead and do this, so let's use my name here. I need to first declare my variable. Okay, so I'm going to declare my variable string. So this is my sample code. And I'm going to declare my string variable. So I say string with a capital S. My variable is going to be called my name. It can be a letter, but I prefer to use sometimes words. And then I'm going to assign that string variable an actual set of characters, and that's going to be my actual name. Then I want to figure out what's the length of my name. And this is going to include spaces. So it's going to include that space inside of match string between the E and the B. So I'm going to declare another variable. It's going to be an int because it's going to be a number. And I might say name length. And name length is just a variable name. It could be N or it could be L for length. And then I'm going to find the length of the string. And instead of saying the entire string, I'm going to call upon the variable, which is my name. So that's the string variable, that length. So my name is actually basically the variable name for Nikki Bauman. And length is now going to say, it's going to calculate the length of that string. And I use this dot to kind of what we call attach it or assign it a direction for this variable. And then, so that is setting it all up. And now I just need to print it out. So system.out. And I call upon the name length because I want to actually find the number. If I run this, oops, I forgot the T. So if you guys ever get an error, it will tell you what line and it will sort of point out what's going on. And it's just saying, hey, it can't find this print line. So line 7, I forgot the T. And run again. And it should say 14. How do I know if it's correct? I'm going to take a look and I'm going to count. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is my space. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There are 14 characters inside of that string. The string is called my name, and I'm finding the length. So hopefully you can do the assignment. They want you in this assignment to create a string name called name and assign the value Timmy. So here they want you to declare a variable. You're going to declare your variable string, and it's going to be called name. And then in quotation marks, it's going to be Timmy. And then you're going to do something very similar. You're going to declare an int variable. You can name it whatever you want. And you are going to find the length of that word. So again, let's practice. Before you do I'll let you do your own assignment, but if we were practicing again, maybe you have, I'm gonna erase this. Maybe you have another example or let's do another example. Let's say you create a string called S and you're gonna call it sunshine. So the string sunshine is assigned to the letter S. I'm now gonna declare an integer and I'm gonna call it L. And I'm gonna say, hey, what's the length of the string S? So S.length. And I'm gonna print it out. System out.print. Call upon L because that's the length that I want to know, the number, and I'm going to run. Eight. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is saying the length of my string S is 8 characters. All right, so now do the assignment. I'm going to leave that up to you. Again, they would like you to create a string called name and assign it Timmy. And print out the length of the string. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know.